Just leaving our beautiful little mooring. Absolutely stunning. Highly recommend, and we'll definitely be back here, won't we, darling?
We will.
Lots of boats just coming into anchor. Long lines to the shore. But picture perfect, crystal clear water, and amazing taverna. Okay, what are we up to, darling? We left, what time did we leave?
We left around 11. Hey Shiners, or Halimira. I think I can still say that.
Yes.
Yeah. We've just made it across, so behind us is the island of Meganisi. Up in front of us is the mainland of Greece.
That's mainland Greece just there.
To the right is the island of Kalamos, which is where we're headed. To the town of Kalamos, which is around the other side. Absolutely no wind today. So we thought we'd just motor to a little anchorage just near the marina, but not far from it, and enjoy the warm weather and have a swim and a relax. So we're just trucking along at about 4.5, 5 knots. Oh, it's lovely.
A little bit hazy today. Nice and warm. Haven't seen any turtles or dolphins yet.
Haven't seen anything.
But hopefully a little bit later.
Yeah.
We'll do an update when we stop for
Drop the anchors.
yeah. Just coming around the top of Kalamos, and there's a beautiful little anchorage spot over there. Well, how many do we count, darling? 15. So it must be good. We're just heading around a little bit further to find our little stop, but it looks stunning. Swim ladder down. Alistair's just going to have a dive and go and check on the anchor. How's the water?
Lovely. I dived into a cold patch and drifted into a warm one.
Oh, good. Just in time for me to jump in. Absolutely beautiful, like every other beach in Greece. So we'll spend the next couple of hours here. I'm just about to open all the hatches in the boat, just let some fresh air through while we're at anchor and enjoy the afternoon. So just having a little snorkel. Checked on the anchor and it's all good. And I'm just about to jump in now. It is roasting. So beautiful. So beautiful. Alistair's just rowing ashore. We really want to get some drone footage. There's no wind today, so it's a good time to get some drone footage of this beautiful anchorage. So we've just pulled up in Kalamos and we did a moor, and some other boats are just starting to come into the harbour now. You see the gentleman in the little boat over there? That's George. He's just asked one of the boats to pull up their anchor and he's just about to drop it again. Starting to get quite full in here, but apparently he's quite famous for rafting up hundreds of boats. So we'll see how it plays out this afternoon, but there's boats lining up now. So another two just coming into the harbour. And then these two here. So George is directing. Ooh, he's giving him a little nudge to push him in the right direction. Another catamaran coming in. This yacht's still waiting. George just directed that catamaran to go over there. I'm not the only one holding poles and watching. Welcome to Kalamos. All ready for dinner, just heading down to Georges Taverna in Kalamos. Georges, the Taverna. Ooh, look at that little boat. Kiwi. Bakery of the Port over there. Looks very lovely, doesn't it, darling? New friend. He loves cuddles. You're so beautiful. There's so many cats here. Love cats. Well, look there.
Yeah,
Right?
well, then there's two.
Well,
But that's the same. Hang on, that's
no,
the
I
same
can
cat.
see. I can see. Yeah, he looks like the same cat. I can see about four. Okay, we've just ordered dinner, but I think the wait staff and George is concerned about the grey clouds and potential storm. Bit of lightning in the background, quite dark over there. I recommended for Alistair to go and close the hatches. He thinks it will be fine. So we will see what happens. Okay, so we've ordered amazing Greek salad, or as Alistair would say, just salad, and some honey, phyllo feta, and they brought out a little amuse-bouche with some sun-dried tomato and whipped feta with some homemade bread. So it's looking pretty good so far.
Yep.
Right. Just finished having dinner at Georges
What time is it?
Taverna.
Ice cream time.
Oh, you didn't ask for an ice cream? We just went to the spa, supermarché. Just had an amazing dinner. I had some calamari and you had the moussaka.
Moussaka.
In fact, it was the nicest moussaka I've tried.
Yeah. A bit disappointed they were at octopus, but anyway.
So we're going to go back and have a nightcap. What's happening with the moon tonight?
A lunar eclipse.
A lunar eclipse.
Yeah, lunar.
If we had been more aware, we probably would have put the GoPro on time lapse for that.
But we're not that.
We weren't that organised, but we've had lovely dinner, and I think there's a couple of little bars down there, which we will skip tonight, and go back and have a nightcap on board, and probably come and check out the bakery in the morning, early, and come and get some frozen ice bottles. Yeah.
All the doors open.
Very efficient. And everyone was seated out here tonight, but a storm bypassed us. We had a few drops of rain and our amazing neighbours closed our hatches for us. So we've bought them a little treat, a little bag of Maltesers as a thank you. Beautiful evening. And we'll just head back to the boat now. But Kalamos is beautiful. Nice and relaxing. Not so much when you're coming into Moor, but we've had a lovely afternoon. Kalimera, everyone. It is a beautiful morning in Kalamos. Just having a pan around of the stunning day after the storms last night. Beautiful little port in the morning. Just going across to get some coffee. Alistair's already been and got some pastries for lunch stop today. It's so cute. Not a lot of wind, so we'll see how the day turns out.
Nice little port.
Yeah, it's lovely. Just heading to find some coffee. Georges Taverna had a good breakfast special, $6.90 for eggs, bacon, toast, coffee, which is pretty good. Looks like some sort of pirate bar. And I think this is recommended good coffee here, so you might grab one from here.
I did a shallow dive. Oh, fake space.
For Australia.
Yeah, this is your.
Hands up, ready?
Okay, everyone needs to score.
No pressure. Do I do it backwards or from? Do a handstand. We'll get it. We get a 10 for trying. No, that'll land on the rocks. Good morning.
Oh, nice entry.
Where is he?
Over there.
Oh, good job.
Hand from land.
Yeah, Australia lead.
Some sort of holy come.
Are you sailing or you're swimming? Well, actually. Right.
So we were warned that during these moorings you can cross over your chains, and it looks like this boat may have a couple of tangled up in a couple of the anchors and chains. So there's just 3 boats on standby now. We're all wondering if it's our chain. This catamaran, I think, is just trying to get out. How do we know which chain it is, hun? We don't.
The thing is, Rob.
Oh yeah, I reckon I could. Yeah. It'd take a few attempts probably, but yeah, I can see the principle relatively simple. If you support that chain and then drop your own anchor, you get.
It drops it out of the way.
Yeah.
So that's their anchor and that's someone else's chain on it? Okay.
I think this person's done it before.
Anyway, walk me through the technique that they're doing.
So they're tying a rope to one side of the chain,
Yeah,
and then another rope to the other side of the chain,
yeah.
and then you hold the chain tight and drop your anchor out of the way,
Right, okay. And then that
and
should,
then undo the
the
front
rope,
end of the rope,
and that should free off
and
the...
then freeze it off.
Okay. Okay, a couple of other boats leaving now, and looks like another one has anchor around someone else's chain. Ugh, I'm dreading picking ours up because we could be the third. Let's see what happens. Good job, they're free. Alright, wait for these two boats to leave and then we'll head out and see how we go.